Hello there, my name is Robert Hockema, and I'm here representing myself.
Great. Go ahead and give us your testimony.
Awesome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, my name is Robert Hockema. I'd like to take the time to make you guys aware of a recent report from the New York Times on March 7th. Times reported that the unplanned pregnancy rate in the U.S. had declined to its lowest level in the last 3 decades. And I think that's excellent news for us. I think we can all say, regardless of our support or opposition to this bill, that we have an interest in lowering that number. And then that's exactly why I want to express my deep concern for Senate Bill 89, because I think it alleviates the accessibility of the comprehensive sex education that leads to those numbers, that reduces unplanned pregnancy rates and sexually transmitted infection rates among students. Now, it's not just the number that I care about, right? As a student of UAA, I have an interest in keeping my peers safe and healthy. And I think that it's important to recognize that, like, a fundamental precursor to safety and well-being in college is great pre-college education. That's where Senate Bill 89 comes in for me. I think anyone with kids or anyone who has had kids knows why opt-in systems in schools are a problem, because they actually discourage participation in programs. I don't think it has anything to do with engaging parents in their kids' education. It's pretty simple. The parents who are least involved in their kids' education are the most likely to neglect a form or to not sign it or to forget about it, and I think that's the students who are most affected by this bill. So that being said, I think it's simple. The less participants that you have in sex ed, which is what SB 89 encourages, the more students you have less equipped to prevent unplanned pregnancies. In a state with the highest rate of chlamydia in the nation and being well above the national average in unplanned pregnancy rates, I think we need to think long and hard before we pass legislation that actively discourages participation in a class that deters the rates of both of those things. Right? I want to see more reports like what came out in the New York Times on March 7th and not less of them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, and I hope that you vote down this bill tomorrow when you look at the amendments for this bill. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Robert. We'll go to, is it Moira? Pyhala?
I'm sorry, it's Moira Pyhala.
Okay. I'm sorry, I mispronounced so badly. It's Moira and last name Pyhala. Go ahead.
That is correct.
Go ahead and give us your testimony, please. You're representing yourself, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello and good morning. My name is Moira Pyhala, and I'm here representing myself. I'd like to say that without a sexual education program, students are at risk because they are in the dark about their own bodies. Without proper sex ed, students will resort to misled information from both the internet, aka porn, along with their peers. Misinformation about sex leads to unhealthy relationships and situations. This is one of the leading causes of violence against women in our country today. These are also factors that Planned Parenthood is working every day to eliminate in our society. It's a known fact that states without a sex ed program implemented in their schools face higher numbers of STIs and unintended pregnancy every year. If you truly wanted to help our state, it would be in everyone's best interest to focus on the state's fiscal issue, not dwell on unnecessary bills such as SB 89. As a proud supporter of Planned Parenthood, president of Generation Action, Students for Reproductive Justice at UAA, and a student myself, I ask that the committee does not support this bill and works on more important issues, such as regaining funding for our university. Please give students the tools they need to flourish, not endanger themselves and others. It's not supporting school districts, it's limiting them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for calling in and giving us your testimony.